Hi guys, what's up? It's me Tanisha aka Scar Dolphin and welcome to Dolphin Cast. Okay, so this is so exciting. We have a match, Vector Esports against Club Jeevan Esports, and these two teams are the most exciting teams in the Indian R6 scene. And joining me today for co-casting is Baba Gusta. Hi Baba Gusta, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Baba, I'll just put it out. Just give me a second, guys. And welcome to the stream, everybody. Today we are doing some ASIC streaming. We're gonna see two very amazing teams play. So yeah, let's get to it. Coastline. So tell me, guys, what's up? Are you guys excited? Vector Sports is defending, Club Jeevan is attacking on coastline, right? OMG, bade log casting. Hello, Mr. Reborn. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hi, guys. Yes, today is a casting session. This is me, Scar Dolphin. And yeah, you guys know me for a very long time. I don't need to introduce myself. Joining me would be Baba Gusta, who apparently seems to be AFK for some reason. Let's see. He'll be back. He'll be back.
Yo.
Oh, Baba Gusta is here. Hi, Baba. What's up? Welcome to the stream.
What's up?
Hey guys. Hello. Hey Tanisha. How are you doing?
I am good. I am good.
Yep. I mean, to be honest, this is the match that I am actually waiting to see because it's Club Jeevan versus Vector Sports. I mean, we have Cyan, who's who's been playing Rainbow Six Siege for like a really long time. He's been dominant on almost 3 to 4 matches. They've went up against Demos Force. They defeated Demos Force. They went up against Dauntless Esports.
Well,
And right
yes,
now,
they have went up against a lot of teams, and
exactly. But
they
right
are
now,
OGs and veterans, and after them came Club Jeevan Esports, and these two teams are the oldest teams. They are the veterans of scene in India.
exactly, Tanisha. And judging by who's going to win, to be honest, I really don't know who's going to win. Like it depends on what kind of strategies that both of these teams do together. For an example, I would actually love to see EX7 with his fragging potential, especially with his Jaeger plays, and Cyan being as the support role who has the ability to clutch even in a 1v3 situation. So
Yeah, one
I'm
second, bro.
just
1
speechless.
second.
चालू कर लो,
Yes, boss.
ready करने बोल देना. So the players are getting ready, guys. Just give us 2 minutes and we'll be live. We'll go big screen on that Rainbow Six Siege. I'm sorry, on that Rainbow Six Siege screen. So that's coming up. Meanwhile, let's look at the comments. Mr. Reborn is here to support us. Rehan Goswami, hello Rehan Goswami. This is casting scenes going on, and yes, I am also an R6 commentator, and today we are casting a match, me and Baba Gusta. It's PO3. So yeah, should I start?
Oh my god.
Fargo sharing stream. Cool. So yeah, these are two very great teams.
Well,
And the best part is, Baba, that unbelievably these teams somehow are in the loser bracket. Can you believe this? Oh my god. So
I mean,
yeah,
that's the most surprising part to
that's
see.
the most surprising part. But the best part about this also is that these two teams go against each other, and the whole Indian R6 community knows that, oh my god, These two teams going against each other is a treat to your eyes, is a treat to your gaming sense, and I learn from these matches so much I cannot even tell my audience right now. So yeah, hi Psycho, what's up, welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. Hi Ariel, what's up, welcome to the stream. The best part is after this we might go live with the players and discuss about their scenario. How did they play, what was their team doing? We'll be conducting a small interview in between the match to keep it interesting for you guys. So yeah, that's also coming up. This is going to be one hell of a stream. And why are the players not ready, guys? Should I start?
Yeah, we are ready. Ask
Visa, let's go.
Okay, all right. Stop shouting in my ear, guys.
Sorry.
And here we go. Let's go live. Let's start. I am
Alrighty then. Right now, this map bomb is actually on the favor of Vector Sports because they do know their own strategies as well as their coordination between those two teams. So I'm having a bit of a hunch that Vector Sports might win this map. But it's Club G1 we're talking about. They do know how to improvise, adapt, overcome to any situation that they see. And looking at that bans, the first ban we're going to see a Hibana ban, a pretty. I mean, it's just a common ban because you can get that freedom around, especially on those open area hatches as well as
well, that's true.
hatches.
And there dispatch, we have see a Hibana Heartbreach dispatch, and we see Nomad dispatch coming up. That's some real aggressive play coming out today for you guys. And yeah, as we move to our first defender ban, let's see what it is. Let's see. Let's go.
I mean, it's definitely
Pretty standard ban, I would say. Echo being a pretty standard ban.
And I would say either a Valkyrie or a Mira would be a proper ban, especially around on basement that Vector Sports is going to defend. But yeah, definitely a Mira ban, just to make sure that they don't get in the favor of Club G1, especially when they switch out their roles on defending side.
Well, that's true. So we saw pretty standard bans come out. We saw a Mira dispatch coming out, considering that they don't want those hatches to be open. And we saw a anti safe play, that is Nomad coming out. Well, that's some amazing bans, and these teams are too coordinated for me to pick a side. What about you, Baba? Do you have a team who do you think who will take it all? Vector Sports we know is strong on bank, but
Yeah, but Club G1, they are pretty much well known for their good amount of surprises, especially EX7 and Jora, both of them doing their own magic, especially taking out those rumors first. So it's pretty much difficult to say, like, from both of those teams on who that they're going to win. But let's see, let's find out how well that both of these teams are going to coordinate well.
Well, that's true. And as we talk about it, we are seeing a pretty standard side coming up, but I wanna talk about the operator lineup as we move towards it.
Well, it's surprisingly I'm seeing Skipper picking up Warden.
Well, yes, Warden plays we haven't seen in any tournament till now. Well, Warden plays are coming up, and with Skipper picking up a Warden, that is definitely some interesting strat and gameplay right up.
I mean,
at this point,
because Warden is mainly useful, especially on the basement locker room site, where if they go out for that smoke plant, they can easily deny it. But you still have a Beaver playing Maestro, so I don't know.
Well, there we see Thatcher trying to take out that long angle, and see, I'm trying to clear out 2F before the round starts. They are trying to get some early frags over here, Club G1, which is pretty important in sweaty matches like these. He knows somebody is playing there and stops. But meanwhile, Sparko tries to go, and Vigil, oh my god, definitely noob does a run out. Oh my god, what are we seeing as Ritz dispatches Magic's boy, and it's a 4v4 situation.
Well, that's one Maverick down as well as Vigil one roamer as well as one, I would definitely say a soft breacher down. But with Skipper playing his positioning straight from the stairs, right now Skipper has that advantage unless and until EX7 throws his frag grenade right from that basement.
Well, that's true. And EX7 tries to hold for that angle, seeing that there might be somebody coming up. Quite possible, as we see that these guys are trying to get a hold, and they already have open area hold, while Thermite that being beat comes to the open area and get those hatches. Saiyan, being on the pulse, knows that there is somebody upstairs and is ready with that C4, throws it out, plants it, and gets 2 kills. Oh my god, EX7 and Sparko gets dispatched. It's a 2v4 situation at this point for Don't Do Drugs and Beat to clutch it out against G1 Esports. And that is something to look out for at this point.
Well, this is going to be a quite difficult for a team, as a Skipper will take out
Don't Do Drugs. And Beat tries to play it really, careful, prones, and
nice.
takes a great shot on Skipper, I must say that. And Beat goes down blue stairs, but decides to go on a drone. 37 seconds left on the clock with 1v3 situation. He's still confused what to do.
Exactly, because Beat doesn't know that all 3 operators are still in place, and knowing that the Legion trap, now Pulse will actually get to know where Beat's location is. They still don't have that much time in their, hands. So right now, with that push going on, I don't think that they are gonna go for that plant that Beat will get in. Will get pre-fired.
And there Beaver dispatches Beat with an amazing headshot, with Vector Sports taking first round into their hand and getting making a certain amount of dominations over Club G1 Esports, showing them that hey, we are here, we are still OGs, so you don't mess with us at this point.
I mean, true indeed. To be honest, you can't even mess with Vector Sports, as they won their first round, especially on towards basement. Well, looking at the operators picks yet again, Cyan is going to be picking up Castle to barricade. I would say barricade around on the janitor's closet door as well as on the entrance towards the parking lot.
Well, that's true. With VS winning out the very first bomb set, they proceed to the second standard bomb set. They're playing it pretty textbook at this time. And as we talk about the lineup, they have Legion, Castle, Maestro, Jaeger, and Doc. Well, that's pretty coordinated and pretty useful operators. I don't see any haphazard picks coming out from their side. But what do you think about the picks, Baba? What do you think?
Well, I do know for the fact that Beaver is going to be defending straight from the hallway because he has that ACOG potential, and Maestro. I'm definitely guessing that Maestro will be holding out that site, but judging by the operators picks that Vector Sports have been taken, this is a pretty decent pick. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's not that out of that.
We see EX7 running out that Zofia, and he already takes us in. That's what we say. Never give Zofia to EX7, because that's just fatal altogether for a team.
Exactly, because Zofia, like EX7, knows what Castle's placements were, so he just went, just rushing straight from that parking lot, went for that pre-fire and gets that easy kill right off of Cyan. That's one operator down in just fast minutes, and Skipper is already tagged out. This is going really bad for Vector Sports.
Well, they have a dog on their side, so that can obviously change the scene. While Sparko tries to play a very cheeky angle, I would say, and tries to take out a kill. That's very important for his team, as Beat tries to drone and makes the area clear so that he can go. And there goes Magic Spoil taking out Ritz, and Beaver trading it down for EX7. There goes another kill, a 3v2 situation with Don't Do Drugs taking out definitely Noob. It's 2v3, 3v2 now in favor of Club G1 Esports, as we see.
This was a pretty fast gunplay coming around from both the teams, as Team Club G1 still has the upper hand when it comes to the manpower. Still, they still have a lot of time, so they can just easily drone it out, find where the other two operators are, and hopefully get that whole control on the site.
Well, that side control and open area control is very important at this point. With Beaver knowing the breach is open, he's trying to hold an angle knowing that somebody might push in as Skipper tries to, support him out at this point.
Well, Skipper is still holding right from that front desk. He still has an opportunity to take out both Capitao as well as Thatcher, but in ease, yeah, kind of like a difficult spot for Vector Sports to go on. Thermite and Thatcher both are already on that site as Capitao is readying up his crossbow bolt just to make sure to go for that plant. We were still on that position. Still doesn't find at least one or two operators as Pete will go for that plant. Goes for that wonderful pre-fire as Thermite is down. Sparko will has to roughly come back in.
Sparko dispatches him. And
knowing that
Skipper takes out Don't Do Drugs with Sparko knowing where he will come from, hugging the wall, goes for Skipper and takes him out. What a play. It's again 1-1. That is what I'm talking about, guys. Club G1 Esports and Vector Esports. It's gonna be a very long match, and sit tight and enjoy this match. Come on, guys. Let's support the Indian R6 community. And oh my god, it's just amazing the way this is going.
Exactly, and with that wonderful aggressive push coming around from Sparko, that actually gave them a perfect win for their first round, especially towards on CEO office. So looks like Team Vector Sports is going to be having a difficult time, especially defending on that specific site 2 times. But still, on the third round, they can still switch it back up to basement. Hopefully, they can get one extra point out of it.
Well, that's true. As we see, Vector Sports lost that site and might go back to the same site, which they do this time with the same operators. We see a same operator lineup coming up, and I feel like this time Vector Esports has got it. They learn from their mistake, but let's see what happens. What do you think, Baba?
I mean, in the previous round, we still I would say Beaver took that wonderful pre-fire as he took out Thermite, especially when he went for that plant out. At least if Skipper would have just held an angle straight from that main spiral stairs, he would have gotten an opportunity to at least take out one of them or basically hold out the plant. But it was kind of too late for Vector Sports to know where exactly their positioning was, because they didn't had that much intel except for evil eye cams that Skippers has been placed on. But right now, with the round 3 going around, let's see how well that he's going to perform.
Well, that's true. We see a coordinated push coming out towards Stockroom and from Club G1 Esports. While they know that it's already open, and EX7 once again going for his amazing gameplays and long shots, trying to get somebody this time. Oh, he almost sees someone and gets a miss. Well, he sees Doc, goes for that pre-fire, tries to take out Beaver. Beaver tries to peek EX7, and it's this time there is somebody to cover out Beaver while he actually reheals himself, goes for that frag. EX7, knowing that it might be a difficult fight, falls back a little. Well,
yes, indeed, and like going with that 1v2 possibility fight is pretty difficult to go up against, and knowing what EX7 making that decision play making was really a wise decision for EX7 to fall back and to make sure that he brings with his teammates back together.
Well, as we say, EX7 does falls back, and goes for another frag. He does not want his team to lose, and knows how important manpower is at this point. We have already hit the 1 minute 35 second mark, Baba, and I see that all the 5 players are alive. Wow, this is going to be a bloodbath soon. That is what I feel. Sparko tries to, he's playing a support operator, but tries to find out, he gives a pre-fire on some default positions as his team tries to get the breach open. And as we see, that Beat has already opened the breach. Magic's Boy is trying to pick out something. He sees Legion, and Skipper takes out EX7. Oh my god, with Magic's Boy being on half HP.
Well, with Magic's getting pressured from none other than Beaver as well as Ritz. Magix is going to have a lot of problems trying to get control as well as getting a hold on that site at such a further notice, because they only have 42 seconds left. If they have to do it, they have to do their execution fast and faster.
Well, 42 seconds for Club G1 Esports is not a very, like, less time. They can actually crack it out, but we see Skipper taking out Beat. Oh my god, what is this performance coming out from Vector Sports? Definitely Noob takes out Sparko. This is something to look out for, as we see Don't Do Drugs and Magic's Boy only remaining, while Magic's Boy refrags onto Ritz. It's a 2v3 situation now, gets fragged from below, tries to take it out, misses a lot of shots with 9 seconds. Don't Do Drugs takes out another player, but no, Saint takes out Don't Do Drugs, and there goes Magic's Boy. Oh my god, what a performance by Vector Sports.
What great gunplay coming around from Vector Sports, especially from Cyan as well as Beaver, trying to get that fight going around, especially when EX7 was holding an angle straight from that parking lot, but it was not good enough, as EX7 failed to get those important kills, especially on that hallway, which made them fail entirely.
Well, it's okay, it happens sometimes, but let's see. It's again 1-2, and this is gonna go for very long, and I just don't know. That's these guys. Skipper goes again for a modern pick, and this time we see definitely Noob coming out with a Mozzie. Well, that's something interesting to look at. What do you think, Baba?
Well, switching Jaeger onto Warden is pretty a risky move, because you still have EX7's frag grenades as well as Beaver's stun grenades, which has complete effect on it. So going for that switch on is going to be a pretty like a risky one to go for it. But as the good primary weapon that Skipper has, especially with that SAS shotgun, and
Well, the primary weapon, I would say, Baba, about Skipper is not his guns, but Skipper himself. He's a great player. He has been in the scene for a very long time to know which angle to peek, and he has been getting better. I mean, look at those headshots he's been taking with Maestro. That's something to look at. And this time, Beaver is trying to run out that Maestro, while Skipper goes to Warden pick. Again,
especially
I'm still wondering what's the strategy that Skipper is trying to show. I'm super excited to see it.
I mean, what I've seen on the especially on the first round, I've seen Skipper using that deployable shield right over on that strays, getting that two wonderful kills, anchoring that site in such a proper manner. But well, they do know. Club G1 knows what Skipper's latest position is going to be. So with that, talking around, they will, however, get control of the whole second floor as well as on the first floor site, which in fact they will try to open out
Well,
their hatches.
as we see right now, oh my god, as we see right now that Magic's Boy has already developed some sort of control over open area, while his team is trying to get control of 2F around near Skylight. They are trying to take control over blue and open area, as Sparko tries to refrag somebody on blue. He goes for that peek, knowing that somebody might be there playing that position, throws his flash and tries to go for it. Meanwhile, Beat opens up those hatches. Well, Beat and Magic's Boy opening those hatches, while Warden holds out the blue stairs. Once again, we have hit the 1 minute 20 second bar, and there are no kills coming out, but as soon as I talk about it, EX7 once again with his lovely plays, taking out Skipper and Don't Do Drugs, takes out Sane. As we see, this is such a coordinated push coming out from Club G1 Esports. They had two hatchet charges, did not use thermite charges, and they both did not use it on the hatches, while we see this and we were taking out on Sparko. There's only Thatcher and Thermite left at this point, the iconic duo we know for breaching. and they try to peek some angles with beat and don't do drugs. Let's see what is happening. I feel like don't do drugs is being run out by Jittery, and B tries to go for the standard plant, which is actually outside the site. The plant glitch, but definitely noob loses, and there Mozzie dispatches don't do drugs. What a gameplay is coming out. What a
Yes,
gameplay
indeed.
is coming out.
Yes, indeed. And just like I said, Scar, like having a Jaeger is actually way much more effective because he has that good utility when it comes to taking out frag grenades. And especially when Skipper tries to take that Warden in, he was kind of, he should have almost expected that he is going to get killed by a frag grenade at a moment, but it was not quite enough as Vector Sports clearly held that site in a proper manner, and they got, even though
Well, that's true.
Club G1 even though Club G1 went for that aggressive play, it didn't quite work out on them.
Well, as we talk about Club Jeevan right now, they played a pretty strategic move. They had to open 2 hatches and 1 wall, and they went with a Maverick Thermite, coordination. Considering that at this point, that map that Hivana is banned, it is something to look out for. While we see definitely Noob running again on the Mozzie.
Well, Mozzie and Mute, both of them play as like one of the most dangerous intel gathering operators, because Mute is actually there to block those drones, and Mozzie can take those drones and use it kind of similar to a Webcam, which can help get proper intel to get it right out of it.
Well, that is completely true. We see some placement coming out, and we see EX7 once again running that Sophia. Meanwhile, I really want to see, is Vector Sports trying to go for any potential run out? And that's a no. They are not trying to go for any potential run out. Well, that is something to see. I was expecting some runouts at this point, and we see EX7 again playing a long angle, and Magic's Boy coming up to his favorite, or I would say rather the OP operator created for Magic's Boy at this point. Buck?
I mean, Magic is pretty great at playing Buck, and especially his mind games when it comes to throwing those frag grenades are really good and especially on point. Speaking of which, he's going to throw a frag grenade right from below. I mean, he's going to be taking out at least frag grenades as well as barricades.
Well, that's true. And as we see Magic's Boy taking control of Skylight and looking at Archives, he knows that somebody is playing in Archives, and the person falls back. I'm sorry, I'm unable to see who that was. I think it was Beaver going against Magic's Boy, and he changes the angle. Meanwhile, Sparko once again trying to hit those default spots, knows somebody is there and does not peek that particular area. He enters the site, Skipper takes out don't do drugs. Well, it's a 4v5 for Club G1 Esports in favor of Vector.
Well, I would actually say it's quite in the favor of Club G1, because even though they have one operator down, they have the whole admin office site under their control. And speaking of which, Magic's Boy will take out Beaver straight from below Janitor's Closet, having much more advantage over it, and EX7 taking out those Evil Eye camps by taking out both of those concussive mines out of it.
Well, that's true, as we see Sparko showing out some vertical gameplay at this point, and Beat also on that vertical gameplay. There's Skipper, there's definitely no peeking out blue stairs trying to find a kill, as we see Maestro going for some side or line of sight as Skipper takes out Magic's Boy. Oh my god, that is something to worry about for Club G1 Esports, but no, Sparko is there to refrag for his team and takes out Saiyan at this point. Sparko sees another, spots Mozzie and has a miss, goes out again for it, and it's a great fight going out between these guys, Sparko and Mozzie. But Mozzie falls back either ways, does not want his team to lose out on man count at this point. As
But
for
EX7 still going aggressively straight from the teller's room, still has an opportunity to take out, but Beat will, however, take out Ritz, and they have full control over on teller's office. EX7 is going to go for that plant, but definitely takes both the Beat and EX7 down. That's the defender, that's the diffuser down, and the
And
time out.
once
Vector
again,
Sports wins
this
the fifth
round,
round.
once again we see Vector Sports winning because of round advantage, sorry, time advantage. They are playing time, they know how to stop clubs even at this point, and they are using it against each other. This is the first time, Baba, in the history I have seen club Jeevan go 1-4, and that is something shocking to my eyes. What about you guys? To all the people who are actually spectating right now, what do you think, who's gonna win this map? Are you guys expecting a comeback from Club Jeevan Esports, or do you think Vector Sports is gonna take it away?
Well, to be honest, I definitely did knew for a fact that Vector Sports was, pretty confident about taking Bank, because they do know how to play that map in such a proper fashion. And I would definitely say that this map would definitely go in the favor of Vector Sports, because they are already in a 3-point lead. If they win this 1 point out of it, they're going to be attacking next time. So they still have a lot of opportunities to go from. But I don't think Club G1 is going to, let that point go off pretty easily, because we all know that Club G1 is actually, an expert in getting those overtime, getting all of those matches on overtime, and eventually winning those points.
Well, that's pretty much true. As I go through the comments, I read Foxy writing that Club Jeevan is saving strats for LAN. Well, that's pretty much possible, considering Club Jeevan has already qualified for ESL, and we'll see them play in Hyderabad. So that's something.
So basically they're saying that it's confidential. We are not going to show any strats whatsoever in this tournament.
Well, there might be some strats. That's why.
There are some similar strats going on to it, as EX7 is rappelling straight from that main entrance, trying to get at least 1 or 2 operators right out. EX7 knows where those operators' positions are, and he is pretty good at taking out at least 1 or 2 roamers. But unfortunately, EX7
cannot find anybody. Well, that's okay.
Exactly.
EX7 is a powerful player. We know at the end he might play aggressive, and right now the game is going very slow. I don't know why.
He's basically the Hulk of Club G1.
Well, that's kind of true. That's kind of true.
Just Sparko says to EX7 smash, and he just does.
Well, that meme is legit cold for us and a treat to our eyes. But let's move on. We see Sane losing some HP and EX7. There we go.
My God,
taking out Skipper as Rich takes out Magic's boy. It's again a 4v4 situation. What are these guys doing? It's such a sweaty match, I see. And EX7 still holds that angle. He almost spotted Jaeger. Tries to give a pre-fire. Knows that somebody is there. And is going on. He's EX7, so.
Well, it is going on pretty well indeed, because right in the previous round, I see Skipper was the one who was getting all those proper kills, especially on the pre-plant moment. But right now with Skipper gone, Club G1 still has an opportunity to gain control of that side, goes for that post-plant situation, and hopefully win this point out.
Well, that's pretty much true. As we go ahead in the round, we see Sparko running out that Thatcher again. What a coordination is coming out from these guys, and quite possibly I see a comeback from Club G1 if they win this particular round.
Well, right now I can see a total of 3 operators rappelling from the CEO window. Looks like they're going to go for that execution out, as Beat is ready to go for that defuse, knowing that one guy is right from that main office. He's going to fall back out. Don't Do Drugs will take out Ritz, as Beaver takes out Beat, as Sparko will take out definitely. That's
Beaver alone. That's a 3v1 for Beaver. Beaver tries to take out Zofia, takes out EX7 beautifully. A 2v1 situation for Beaver. Takes out a drone, not wanting to give out any intel at this point. He sees nobody. He is looking at something, and Beaver seems to be stuck. Wait, is Beaver stuck? He
I
gives
don't
out a
think Beaver
fake
is stuck.
plant. He gives out a fake diffuse at this point. And once again, F guys, please type out an F in chat for Beaver's internet connection. Oh my god, what did we just see?
You know, if oh my god, I've seen chat, boys. I've seen chat.
F in chat.
Well, to be honest, if
Well, yeah,
wait, who was playing Doc? I just forgot. Who was playing Doc?
Beaver was playing and he had an internet
Exactly.
connection
Like,
problem.
to be honest, Beaver still had that opportunity to, get that clutch out of it. But the only problem was that they didn't have that much intel going around through it. But with the swap coming around as Club G1 going to defense, let's see how well it's going to turn out for them.
Well, let's see, as there has been a side swap and we see a knock play coming out. What is with VS trying out Warden and knock so much? Oh my god.
I mean, wait, is wait, no, I thought Skipper was the one who took knock. Never mind, it's
Well, then that would be
Beaver.
just skipper stats, I would say.
I mean, yes, it is quite very effective when it comes to fooling Maestro's evil eye cam, but you can't fool a heartbeat scanner, which Sparko is pretty much has the whole control. But what I'm guessing is there definitely Beaver is gonna go spawn from the parking lot so that he can gain control right from the garage, just to hoping that he could take out at least one or two operators right from the entrance of the garage.
That's quite possible, and we see Magic's boy running out smoke, one of the best played operators by him. But when I look at the attacking side, oh my god, Ritz already took out don't do drugs. What is this? And as I was
That's a Jaeger down. That's one of the most important as well as the OP operators already gone.
well, that's something. Jaeger being down, but his ADSs are still in place. That can change a lot. And yeah, as I was saying, that Beaver is trying out knock, Skipper is playing Maverick, Vector Sports is really trying out the new operators, and that is
Can you
something to
check,
look out for.
Yeah, can you check where Knock is doing, Scar?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, Knock is on those early drones, and so is apparently the whole Vector Sports at this point, as Ritz has already taken server control. But where is Sane?
I mean, Sane is a right. He spawned from the alley access, so he's basically trying to get what we aim to establish right from that hatches, just to make sure you get the plant sighted out. But it's not going to be that much possible because there is smoke and his wonderful toxic babe still in his possession. Sane goes for that frag grenade.
Well, Sparko is giving out intel to his team, knowing where Sane and Ritz are playing at this point. But nobody. Well, there we see a gunfight coming out towards Sane. Well,
I mean, Club G1 is going to take their time out of it because they do know for the fact that Spark was giving all that intel given out. So, especially when Jora hears for that plant out, Smoke is going to throw it out, displace it out, and they're just going to waste a lot of time. And it's basically just time consuming for Vector Sports, and eventually this might go in the hands of Club G1.
well, quite possible. When you play defense, it's playing time is just another trick. But there we see Sen goes for the plant, and Magic Spy throws out another toxic babe over there. We have another smoke canister coming out, and another. He's out of his utility at this point with 40 seconds remaining on the clock as EX7 is there.
Yeah, but they still have
frag.
Sparko C4 in possession, so Sparko is going to come for that early C4 right from that basement, and there you go. They picks out Cyan, and Beat will take out Beaver.
What a fight is coming out. But as soon as we see that Skipper takes definitely Noob takes out Beat and Skipper takes out Sparko, it's a 2v3 situation as the plant goes down. 2v2 now that Skipper takes out Magic's boy, and Skipper once again taking out EX7. Let's have a look at the scoreboard while we are at it, Baba. 9 kills by Skipper, 6 by definitely, 5 by Beaver, Ritz on 5, and
I mean, Skipper is not only playing a
Sane on
part as a
4.
support. Skipper is not only playing a part as a support, but he's also fragging in such a wonderful, in such a wonderful fashion. Even though he's a support role, he's been supporting his team throughout like a lot of times. Like he is, he's the one who's getting those frags out and getting the win for the team.
Well, Skipper is today in the mood to, take out some frags, and that's pretty nice. As we see once again coming, the same lineup coming out, but
Yeah, like in the previous round, I kind of felt like a little bit of misplay coming around from Beaver as he was trying to get Maestro out, especially from that garage, but he failed to do so because especially the guy who was dead, which would be Jaeger, got to know where her location is and eventually got him out.
well, yes, that is something to look out for. What is this ADS placement by Don't Do Drugs? He is giving out double ADS to his teammate so that he can play the part. Well, that's pretty important at this point. ADS can make a different change. As we already mentioned, Baba, that Jaeger is an important operator to play, and it's pretty textbook, I would say.
I mean, pretty textbook indeed, because I mean, the top 10 reasons why I see a Nomad ban is because Nomad air jabs cannot deny Jaeger's ADSs, and that's the reason why Nomad has been banned for like a lot of multiple times because of that reason.
Well, that is something to look out for as we go into the preparation phase, and it's trying to see and trying to clear out 2F at this point.
Well, right now, this is the pretty much a similar strat that you see for the past like 2 to 3 rounds, where they try to get a hold off on the second floor on the first floor, just to make sure that no rumors are trying to get the proper flank out of them and take it out. So it's a pretty a strategic move, but also a little bit time consuming out of it. So if they want to control that, in order to get a hold of that site, it's pretty much a wise decision for Team Vector supposed to go through it.
Well, yes, and as we see that we have already hit the 2-minute mark, and there are no kills coming out while they are still on those early drone works, Vector Sports. And what am I seeing? That Skipper is still outside. Wow. As definitely Noob speaks that angle, knowing that somebody might be playing there.
Exactly, and EX7 is playing a skate, so he still has that 2 Electroco still up in his possession. So he's just waiting for that breachable charge to hit up in effect so that he can take it out. Thermite's breach charge. He's gonna use it right from the Skylight stairwell hatch.
Well, Sayan first checks blue, does not want his team to get killed as Skipper goes out and opens one hatch from his Maverick.
Exactly, but what is EX7 doing? Because EX7 knows that the hatch has been destroyed.
Well, EX7 is speaking the long angle to tunnel and trying to get frags for his team at this point, because inevitably he knows that there are other people in his team to frag it, to take care of the situation even if the hatch is open.
With that frags and initiation going around from both teams, Vector Sports is ready to go for that plan, but with EX7 holding that straight from the server's room, it's going to be pretty difficult for Club G1 to come back from this one. Cyan goes for that risky plant, even with the smoke canisters in possession. Goes with that plant out, will smoke. Reds try to take out that smoke in properly, but it was failed.
Well, Beat takes out Sin and EX7 takes out Skipper. Definitely Noob does refrag for Beat, and definitely Noob goes for a plant as Rids take out Sparko with a 3v2 situation remaining for his team and 5 seconds on the clock as Rids give a fake plant, trying to see if somebody will come out, and oh no, Rids takes out Magic's boy. Vector Esports winning this round by a very small time margin.
Well, what is going on? Team Vector Sports are actually winning this point. I really don't know what to say. It's right now is match point for Vector Sports.
Wow, what a gameplay. All I want to say is, oof, what a gameplay.
I mean, For a moment, I thought Club G1 is going to be defending yet again back on basement, but nah, they're going to be defending on executive on CEO office, which is a pretty good decision to make. But right now, with the with Vector Sports on 4 points lead, if Club G1 doesn't try to catch up on Vector Sports, this map will go in the favor of Vector Sports.
Well, that that is quite possible. We can, Vector Sports almost got it, but let's not forget it's Club G when they see one tiny, opening and they will try to take it. But at the same time, I know Baba, you would like to say that Vector Sports has come prepared this time against G1 and they are not in a mood to lose at all.
I mean, they've definitely come prepared. They've been, you know, how can I call this? They've been, practiced for so long. They've been scrimming a lot, just to make sure that we get like around like a lot of tournament wins as best as they can, and trying to make sure that they would win against G1. But
But
yeah,
that's
I'm
true.
just out of
We
words.
saw
I'm just out of words.
EX7 opening up the top of the reinforcement, and I am pretty sure. Actually, I'm 100% sure that Sparko will use the impacts to stop the thermite, breach going.
Well, that is pretty much true, but we still have a Cyan with his use of stun grenade, so he can just blind Castle out so that he won't be able to impact target.
Well, pretty much true. As we see, Vector Sports going out for those early drone works and seeing where the roamers are.
Well, with Jora defending right from that hallway with the help of his deployment shield, he's pretty much good at holding hallway, as he actually did get like around 2 to 3 for kills just by holding that specific corner.
Well, that's pretty much true. And as we see that Ritz Beaver are once again on the drones, and Ritz try to play it, try to get the breach secure. He might throw his Thatcher, but no, I enter stock and definitely noob. And Skipper goes on those reinforcement, and as you were talking, there goes the stun grenades. And what is this technique? They are opening out the other wall, knowing that Sparko is right there, and EX7 blows out Sane. And Sparko
Wow,
gets
that's a
down.
good
Oh my
C4.
god, Sparko gets naded. He was cornered. There's definitely noob just outside. And he sees Jaeger, tries to take him out. Jaeger peeks him back and takes out definitely noob perfectly. Don't do drugs, take him out. And another good shot coming out of Don't Do Drugs. It's only Skipper remaining from his team to clutch it out against a 1v3 situation.
Well, it's pretty much difficult for Skipper to clutch this one out, because they still have two ACOG operators that would be Kaid and Dog up in their position. They're going to just hold a really long angle right from the admin office, so it's going to be pretty,
Well, Baba,
difficult for Skipper to take
if
it up.
if talking about Qaid at this point, I would not be actually very worried about the ACOG, but the gun itself, it's a dangerous shotgun and can actually end things in a
I mean,
second,
I'm pretty much
even with a
confident
bad
that
aim.
EX7 is pretty good with his shotgun. So,
Yeah,
like,
but
it's
even
pretty
with
much,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying, Baba. Well,
yeah, and he
Skipper
doesn't have the
takes out all
diffuser
the
instantly.
cams. Takes out all the Valkyrie cams. We saw him take out one. We saw him take out two. Tries to peek, knowing Magic Spot is holding an angle over there. Tries to get some blank shots. Knows that somebody is playing at this position. Does not wants to peek, but is running out of time. Sees Magic Spot and Magic Spot take it out. Club G1 Esports winning another round. Well, Baba, we are once again at match point and Club G1 Esports is coming back. It's a 3-6, 6-3, I would say. But what do you think, Baba? Is a comeback possible altogether?
I don't think I would definitely say that this comeback won't be possible, because right now I've seen Club G1 losing to Basement Lockers twice. So, like, this can actually go in the favor of Team Vector Sports, and hope they might win this map up, unless and until Magic's Boy or EX7, uses their C4 at a proper moment and takes them all out and hopefully go for the comeback. But I don't think that's possible for them.
Well, it's Club G in esports, and they have been winning for way too long. So yeah, I would say
I mean,
anything is possible at this point.
to be honest, Scar, miracles doesn't happen all the time.
Well, we'll see. There are a lot of people rooting for both the teams. So at this point, I don't want to put out my bets, but let's see what happens. It's a long comeback for Club Jeevan Esports at this point. As we see, Vector Esports is playing very aggressively, but anything can happen as per me, Baba.
Yeah, but I mean, like there's a slight change from EX7 as well as Sparko, as both of them are going to be defending right from the teller's office as well as on the CEO office. I don't know how much this will affect or change the fact that Vector Sports is going to claim it all out, but it's a little bit of changes that can actually give a step up to for a hope that it can go back to overtime.
Well, overtime, quite possible. Let's see as we see that.
I would definitely say it's definitely not an overtime, because I would definitely say that Vector Sports can win this one out.
Well, they can, and they are playing it very, safely at this point. They Don't Do Drugs has already seen on the val cams where he can spot somebody out, as Beaver is just outside the loading dock.
It looks like Ritz is actually going aggressive straight from the main entrance. This is quite an aggressive push coming around from Ritz. It's going to be a little bit of time knowing where Legion's position is, but he still doesn't know where Legion's location is. And speaking of which, Beaver will take out Don't Do Drugs, and Sparko will get tagged right from Zophia's repelling gameplay established right from below.
Well, we see Sin trying to take out somebody. He's trying to take out a roamer. He kinda knows that somebody is there and goes for that free fire. Does not want to lose that fight, and obviously wants to have an HP advantage.
But Sparko is in a wonderful spot right now as he picks out Beaver. He still has now Vector Sports knows that Sparko is defending right on the CEO office and on executive lounge, so they have to be pretty much more careful around it. And EX7 takes out Cyan from Archives.
Takes out another, but gets refragged by Zofia. That's definitely noob. While Ritz takes out another player. It's a 2v3 with Sparko and Magic's Boy remaining, as Sparko tries to go back to the side, tries to help Magic's Boy, who is holding it alone at this point.
Well, Magix is holding all alone on his own, but Sparko still has that flanking opportunity to take out Skipper, and he will does that. A double kill from Sparko G1, but definitely will take out Magix. So right now it's a 1-2 situation from Sparko, as Sparko will take out Ritz. That's a triple kill from him, and knowing where definitely his positioning is, definitely can go for that plant out. Sparko
he does go for that plant out, definitely leaves the plant at this point. Sparko tries to play it time and definitely goes for the plant again. Sparko drops knowing that he must be planting at the other side, and oh my god, Sparko melees it.
Well, for a moment I thought my assumptions were going to be right, but Club G1 proved me wrong.
Well, Sparko showed some amazing gameplay.
Well, Sparko had a wonderful positioning where many Vector Sports, especially Ritz Beaver Skipper, did not even knew where Skipper's, I would say Sparko's positioning is, and that gave him a much more advantage on taking out Maverick and gaining a hatch control, with him having vertical gameplay established, as well as gaining that high ground potential, in which it lead where Club G1 win that match, win that point, I would say, not the match.
Well, the score has gone from 6 2 to 6-3 to 6-4, and I just don't know how to react to this it at this point, Baba.
Well, for a moment, I thought that Vector Sports was going to, successfully go for that postman situation right from that basement. But right now, looking at the possibilities, I would say Club G1 would definitely put this on overtime. There's definitely no doubt about it.
Well, that's true. As we see some basic hatch, placements coming out, and yeah, the match is about to start. We know that Sain has already lost his drone. That is one drone less to worry about for Club G1 Esports, as Alibi throws out her prismas at important spots. And here we go into the action phase.
Well, Alibi is actually pretty well known for getting intel, especially her hologram, which gives the ability of where the exact location of where the operators are. So
Well, Beaver knows that somebody is playing on white stairs, and once his drone works are done, he tries to get in. So, and he's playing. There's a lot of speed coming out from Vector Sports at this point. We see Beaver and Skipper running a 3-speed operator, so quite a possible aggressive rush can come out from Vector Sports at this point.
looks like EX7 is holding a long angle straight from executive lounge to the outside of 2F, which is pretty rare to see EX7.
Well, that's completely true. We see definitely Noob running that Zofia, and again going on to that long angle. We see a lot of great Zofia players coming out from this community at this point, and Don't Do Drugs has already spotted a Zofia and might go for that aggressive frag at this point. Or let's see what can happen, and what is that angle beat is holding such a cheeky angle at this point, I would say. Well, we have hit the 1 minute 30-second mark, and still we have seen absolute no kills from both the teams. Both these teams don't want to lose, and they are playing it very slow and safe at this point. Well, as we all know, slow and steady wins the race. So maybe
Well,
they are trying to go through that.
well, it won't be that much because they don't know where currently the operators' locations are for Team Vector Sports. So it's going to be pretty difficult for them to gain control over on the site, in which Club G1 is pretty much effective on doing it.
Well, we have less than 50 seconds, and AX7 dispatches of Ritz, and his position is pretty much known to Vector Sports at this point, while Sane goes for that breach and takes it off, tries to see if somebody is there. Meanwhile, Magic's boy plays just behind the soft wall, and EX7 is still holding above spiral stairs. Well, Magic tries to find somebody, and Beat takes out definitely Noob, a 5v3 situation, and Magic's boy takes out another, while Beat goes for another kill. It's a 5v1 for Beaver, and there it dispatches Beaver. A flawless round by Club G1 Esports. What is this comeback I am seeing here?
Well, a flawless round indeed for Club G1. For a moment, I thought that Vector Sport would actually get it, but looks like we're gonna go for the rehost.
Well, there are ping spikes. Well, we'll be seeing a possible rehost, guys, and there we go. With a 5-6 score, we go for a rehost. Well, we'll be right back. So, yes, guys, hello, welcome everybody, and we'll be right back in 2 minutes. Give us time to get a rehost done. Meanwhile, please sit tight, and thank you for the raid. Let's get to it. Baba,
Yep.
I need the scoring.
You need the scoring.
Yes,
All right.
every map and everything.
Okay. Club G1 attack, Vector Sports defense. Club G1 blue, Vector Sports orange.
Okay, wait. Give me some time. But OP, go all my boys. AQB, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up? Welcome everybody. Meanwhile, I said it out here. Please tell me how far are you enjoying this casting session that's been going on while we work on putting rehost. Honestly, I hate putting out rehost, guys, but have to do it as a caster.
I mean, rehost is a pain, but still, when it comes to a professional tournament, you still have to do it. There's no quite option.
Who won? It was... Hello, Baba?
Yeah. First round, it's basement lockers, Vector Sports.
Okay.
Second round,
Is
CEO,
G1.
Club G1.
Okay.
Third round, CEO, Vector Sports.
Okay.
Fourth round, basement lockers, Vector Sports.
Okay.
Fifth round, tellers, Vector Sports. Sixth round, CEO, Club G1.
Okay.
Then seventh round, basement lockers, Vector Sports.
Okay.
And eighth round, basement lockers, Vector Sports.
Okay. That's
And ninth round, 2F, Club G1.
Was executive CEO or was it?
Yeah. It's only one.
Okay. Blue,
Then
orange. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 10th round, basement lockers, Club G1.
There are a lot of them to put. Okay.
Okay. And 11th round, tellers, Club G1. And 12th round,
11th round is Club G1 where? Archives.
tellers.
Okay.
Okay. So Vector Sports should be on orange team. And,
Yeah. That's
Club G1
that's
should be on
set up.
blue.
That's set up. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm really sorry for the rehost, and this is something different we are doing on the stream. So a lot of you might not know that I am firstly a commentator before being a streamer, so that's why Dolphin casts. I wanted to cast something on my channel, and I hope you guys are having fun, considering that, oh my god, this is one amazing round. And meanwhile, as we move forward with it, Mona nahi karegi. Hi, itna time lagta hai. Hey Helen Gaming, hey Rehan, hey Dandy, what's up? Sayan ji, what's up? What's up everybody? Oh my god, there are 37 people. Everybody, welcome to the stream. And yeah, mod really OP. Okay. So what do you guys think? Who's gonna take it away? Yes, Anuj, added round history. Chill. Okay. Hey, I am also here. Yes, you are here. Hello. Mona nahi karegi. Okay. I don't know what is going on in the chat, but guys, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and leave a like over here. Oof. So as we see, I hope you guys are having fun. There's some amazing gunfight coming out, and this is just OP. We are waiting for Club G1's last member to join before we start. Saving strats easy. BO1. No, it's a BO3 Firefly. And yeah, let's move forward. Vector Sports 1. No, Helen. One last round is... They are on match point. Vector Sports is 6. But if Club G1 Esports win this, we will be seeing a potential match point at this time. Scar is OP. Thank you, OP commentary. Thank you everybody for showing out your support. Meanwhile, you are here, please leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't. We are apparently almost around 443 subs. 7 more subs to go. Well, we'll be talking, guys.
Ready.
And we'll be ready as you hear. Guys, please. Guys, please.
अरे on है रे.
Okay, as we get into it, as we get into this, and these guys screaming in my ear, what is going on? And we go. अब कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है, lol. Oh, I forgot to do the bans.
Exactly, I was about to say about the
Wow,
ban.
I wish you would have typed that earlier.
Wait,
Guys,
like you all, when I was about to say it, you went into mute.
thanks. Way too soon. Wait, I remember the bands. We can just like look at the bands. And
Like Hibana, Nomad, Echo, and Mira is banned.
sorry, guys.
Hibana, Nomad, Echo, and Mira.
Okay, let's get back to the full screen, and here we are. Did you do the bands? Thanks, Baba. That was way too soon.
I mean, when I was about to say for the bans, you went into mute. I was like,
It's okay. It's okay. Let's get back to it. Since Vector Esports and Club Jeevan Esports are very, understanding teams, they did not comment about it. So I'm really happy. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And here we
well,
are.
right now, Club Jeevan are back yet again to go to put this match, especially on overtime. But there is still hope for Team Vector Sports to grab this one out. They only have one chance to actually gain a whole match, especially on rank. But it's Club G1 is not actually not making this pretty simple.
Well, yes, Club Jeevan is not making it simple. Vector Sports thought that they almost won, and Club Jeevan legit had a proper comeback.
And they legitly did had a proper comeback because they just adapted in such an instant, especially when they were defending right from the basement, which made them get an important point. So that's how dangerous Club G1 is.
Well, as I said, they see a hole, they see an opening, and they don't give another chance to their opponent. They just go for it. We see Skipper running those cheeky angles and trying to take out those castle barricades, but gets into ADS. Oh my god, that's some utility wastage coming right there.
I mean, that's too utility waste.
Well,
As
EX7 throws that C4 out and does not get anything at this point, but knows that there must be some reason EX7 did that, or it went all into the vein, as definitely noob drones in and tries to come into the site.
Well, Valk EX7 knows around 3 or 4 operators right from outside. There's a huge possibility to go for a run out, but they would actually prefer to just hold the site instead.
Well, yes, holding the site at this point is very important. And then we see a flash coming out and Sparko going for that impact trick at this point. But it fails, and Saint reaches the wall, much to Sparko's surprise. Doc goes for that heal.
Well, right now with that reinforced wall open, Ritz is going to get downed from none other than Magix, who is actually wonderful in holding right from the hallway. They don't have that much of time left, as EX7 is also tagged in the process.
And
Cyan will...
Cyan frags EX7 now, while Ritz still is waiting for somebody from his team to get him up, and there goes Cyan to get Ritz up, while definitely Noob takes out a gunfight and needs Magic's boy. Goes into ADS, goes into win, sees Alibi, takes beat out. That's some amazing gameplay with 5v3 for Vector Sports at this time. There's a good chance that Vector Sports might win this, and Magic's boy does not let that happen.
Jora, my god. He's like, he always succeed in that, but with that post plan coming around, Jora has to, however, change his position out, as Don't Do Drugs get a double kill.
Well, it's a 2v1 now, and the situation has completely changed. Magic's boy taking triple kill at this point, and Don't Do Drugs goes for the defuse. I cannot believe this has went into an overtime. Club Jeevan playing to its strength, coming back. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, this epic comeback from Club G1 is making Vector Sports a lot of pressure running around from them, as well as a lot of tension. Like they almost had that point up in their hands, but like is just just snatched from none other than Club G1, not giving them a time to rethink, nor giving them a chance to at least win 1 point. That's how merciless Club G1 is.
Well, that's true. We are seeing clubs even showing out some amazing gameplays. And yes, here we go to the overtime match.
Exactly, and right now Club G1 is going to be defending yet again on the basement, but it's pretty much known for the fact that they won't be roaming anymore. This is going to be pretty much a hard anchor because they don't have EX7 playing as Mozzie, nor Sparko playing as Legion and gaining that control right over from 2F. So this is a hard anchor in which Vector Sports still has that possibility to gain 1 point from this.
Well, that's true. Let's see what happens in this overtime. This is certainly a place where domination, we can see some certain domination coming out from Club G1. They are playing to their strengths with Magic's Boy going out on Smoke and Sparko going out on Pulse. We have seen them play these operators a lot on this particular map in different tournaments.
Well, and I would definitely say in the previous composition where Club G1 is picked, I was actually seeing a Maestro pick, but instead they've picked Valkyrie instead, and EX7 defending a Garage. This a little bit of a change from operator selection, especially from Club G1, will affect a little bit, but not quite well when it comes to Vector Sports execution.
Well, that is true, as we see definitely Noob showing out that vertical gameplay and trying to take out anybody who's playing in open area right now.
Well, right now, Don't Do Drugs will, however, defend straight from the CCTV, as Sparko will, however, tries to get information right through Vault or from the tunnels. And speaking of which, he will actually find one from the basement.
Well, what is this vertical gameplay coming out from Beaver? He's playing 2 levels above and tries to frag out.
I mean, this is like the second level of high ground that Beaver has taken on to, and he is in such a great position. Beat goes for that plant out, throws that C4 out, will, however, get Beaver out. That's one man down from Team Vector Sports as Pulse
Well, it's a
immediately knows.
5v4 as Skipper tries to open other hatch from the Maverick, and Beat is there, notices it out, and so is Cat. Cat is just below.
Well, EX7 still holding that angle straight from it, and Skipper still has that opportunity to take out EX7. A little bit of breaching torch might do the trick for Skipper, but he's still worried that he might get flanked out right from the stairs.
Well,
Cyan
goes for the plant as Magic's Boy, as Magic's Boy throws out his toxic
Wow,
waves. There goes
that's-
another C4 to waste as Cyan goes again for another try, but it's a 3v2 now, but definitely Noob taking 2 kills and Sparko trading out Cyan at this point. It's everything depends on Ritz and definitely Noob at this point, while Ritz play from above, tries to drop out that hatch, looks for his enemies as definitely Noob goes for a plant. Well,
definitely goes for that plant as Ritz is trying to get that cover. Right now, Club G1 is going to be
Ritz takes
doing
out
a close
EX7.
crunch.
Ritz takes out EX7 as definitely Noob tries to show some vertical gameplay, and Ritz tried to drop, but Magic's Boy frags him out. Tries to see if definitely Noob is coming down the stairs and has a fair idea that he might as well. Tries to play behind the bomb, but definitely Noob spots him out, but Magic's Boy.
Wait. Why would Ritz would why would Ritz go down from the hatch? He had the advantage. Why would he draw down?
Well, there is something. There is
Cyan was
some
holding
trick.
an. I mean, Cyan was holding an angle straight from the stairs, and Ritz was holding the hatches. All they have to do is to just. It's a post-plan situation. All they have to do is to just wait it out, check the flank positions. But a little bit of that misplay coming around from Ritz made them lose the post-plan situation, in which Club G1 gets the match point.
Well, Baba, I certainly don't know what Rich did there, nor do I want to guess. There's a lot of pressure that goes behind these players while they go against each other. And yes, meanwhile, Club G1 Esports taking another round. That happens. And there's a lot of support coming out for both the teams in the chat. Oh my god.
Well, right now, speaking of which, when I said that Yeager is one of the most important operators to have when it comes to, having a good team coordination out of it, Team Vector Sports have finally picked Yeager. And now I do know the fact that they are, they will, however, use that ADS in such a proper manner where Skipper is going to have a proper hold on the blue stairs.
Well, that's true. And this time, once again, Vector Sports is going out on defense. But they did lose once here from Club G1 Esports in this particular tournament and in this particular map right now. So that is something I'm a little worried about. If Vector Sports repeats the same mistakes, this map can go out of their hands.
I mean, there's a little bit of change of roles, as Ritz is going to be roaming, and I think definitely is also going to roam rather than holding server room, in which Club G1 is has the freedom to go around in tunnels in such an easy manner.
That's true. As we enter the round, and there are no early kills coming out at this point. Spark or Sane spots somebody rappelling outside or above him, and would go for a C4. Yes, he does. Blows it up, but does not get any kill.
I mean, that's one C4 wasted, as there is no, there is no other traps rather than Legion's go mines, which in fact won't even help at all. He could have just used that C4 just to, use it, especially when they go for that plant situation. But
Well,
he
Baba,
uses-
that does happen while we see EX7 play, showing out a vertical gameplay against Skipper. He knows that he might be playing there and might pop a nade sooner or later while Skipper waits for somebody to come out at this point. As we see, definitely Noob has a lot of HP loss, and we are seeing a little less roaming coming out from VS at this point. And Sane, I'm sorry, not Sparko, Sane spots two people above the server and the hatch is open. He trades out the intel and his team ready to frag for him.
well, unless and until if Team Vector Sport doesn't get that control over on the attackers, is going to be pretty much difficult, as EX7 does an accidental team kill on Don't Do Drugs, which is pretty unfortunate for Don't Do Drugs to have a situation like this. And Skipper is still low on health, but still, however, holds the blue stairs, in which they still have the control over on that side. Meanwhile, Cyan gets that kill onto EX7. Skipper almost finding Capitao. Sparko goes for that flashbang, and however gets out Skipper and Cyan right from below. That's a double kill.
Well, Sparko is on fire, taking out 2 kills, knowing that only 2 of them are remaining. As Pete, the Heart Breacher, is still alive, it is still helping the team out. And Ritz and Beaver being the only 2 alive from their team, it can get pretty difficult for them, as Sparko puts out those flame bolts and some smoke bolts as Beat goes out for the plant. Meanwhile, Beaver, trying to play the long angle, fails to do so, changes the angle. Maverick is holding above as Sparko is holding in servers, and Beat takes out another kill. Sparko takes out Ritz, and Ritz trades Sparko out. With that, Club G1 Esports winning out the first map against all odds. We saw a great comeback from Club G1 Esports, and that is something, guys. That is something. What a great gameplay! What a great gameplay! Well, meanwhile, we'll take a break and return to the lobby as the players take some rest. So, hi guys, welcome. What's up? Welcome to the stream. And how is everything going? क्या throw किया है भाई VS ने? Welcome Aniket. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hi, how are you? While we create another custom game lobby and go to map second. Play GTA 5. Helen Gaming, Rehan Goswami, GTA 5 is coming out soon. Don't worry. I'll be playing. This is something I started with, so I want to continue this. Well, Baba, what did you think of this whole match with this whole first round that we saw?
Well, what do I have to say? I would I would actually say that Vector Sport had a lot of opportunities to go on. They still had wonderful opportunity, especially on eighth round where Team Club G1 were defending right on basement, where Vector Sports were pretty much confident on winning those two rounds, especially on basement. But a little bit of role changes where Sparko and EX7 were defending right from that 2F kind of changed. But what much more thing that which saddens me the most is where Rich just dropped down from the hatch, which was kind of like a misplay and an eventually a loss on that point. But I'm not going to let myself get ahead on. So I'm just going to think that on the second round, hopefully that Team
Well,
Vector
we are
Sports is
on
going to perform
PRX.
well.
Well, we'll be right back, guys. Give us 2 minutes to set everything up.
Can I talk?
No.
Take it all back, hate the things that you said. Cause I wish you didn't mean it. I'm under attack, running far, far away. And I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't got a lot of me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep. And let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night.
Sorry, 1 second.
I regret my confession, I shouldn't have spoke. Cause you didn't feel the same way about me. And it's eating me alive all of the time. So I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't got a lot of me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep. And let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night.
Vector Sports का spelling गलत है.
You know, the funniest thing happened.
And guys, we are almost back to the second map of the day. That's Villa with Vector Sports going out and attack, and Club G1 Esports already having one map in their hand. They showed out us some great comeback. We'll be right back. Meanwhile, let's see on the comments. Car, where are you? Rehan, I am here. I am here. What's up? What's up, guys? Meanwhile, till the match starts and the players join, tell me what's going on, how was your day, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And the lighting is pretty bad for me, apparently. What is this, Ariel? What are you doing in my comment section? What are you doing? Shantanu Singh, one of my best friends' names, so is Shantanu. So I was trolling. Okay, nice trolls. Ariel noob. Why is Ariel not spectating? Ariel, your job is tough. I need you back here, man. I really need you back here. Scar is here. So guys, usually when there's a match going on, to all my non-Rainbow Six Siege viewers, whenever I am commentating, we don't show our face, we show the main screen and then zoom back to the screen. So yes, meanwhile, let's get to it. PC gave up, sorry. Your PC shouldn't have given up on me. Sayaj energy. Oh. Meanwhile, let's just go out and check what is going on the Discord of these teams. Well, as EC Club G1 sits tight, and so does we. We'll be right back, guys. Just give us a few moments before we start. We'll be right back. With the stream. Hello guys, what's up? How was it winning? Okay, so this all is going on the stream and I'm trying to interview you guys, I would say. So how's
Thank
it
you for
going?
letting me know it was getting live.
Yes, it is going like this is a live interview. This is a live interview being watched by the people. So guys, how does it feel? That was an amazing comeback coming out from your team.
Jora speak.
Sparko speak.
No, Jora is handle stuff. No.
Okay.
Who was the IGL? Please let me know.
Sparko.
Well, great way to take your team ahead. Great way to take your team ahead. But guys, what was going on in the first starting seconds? Because we know Club G1 Esports usually takes out, the team altogether at once. You guys win the first two rounds always.
We were losing gunfights and we were trying out stuff. Okay, this is how it works. We're trying. Okay, let's try like different stuff.
All right.
And when we were falling apart, then we were like, okay, let's go. Let's do this. I mean, let's play like our stuff.
All right.
We got them.
All right. One last question before I leave. How long you guys are gonna take, and was Villa your choice?
No.
Villa was their picks. So let's see.
So are you ready?
Bank was our pick.
Are you ready? Vector Sports almost beat you out this particular time on Bank. But do you think Villa being their choice, you'll be able to beat them out?
I don't know. We'll try our stuff. Maybe new stuffs. Let's see.
We didn't play Villa for a long time, I guess. Live stream. in an open stream.
Okay, okay. Well,
Let's see how it works.
and where is
I'm
your
joining.
star
Me.
player, Sid Samba?
Sid is resting.
Sid is being a Snorlax. Alright, guys. Thank you for the insights. All the best to you guys, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye
See ya.
bye. And we are back to the screen. That was an interview with Club Jeevan Esports. I don't know where Vector Sports is sitting.
Mm-hmm. Vector Sports should be having their own server, right?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So apparently Spotify has given up on me, so I cannot play music.
Try pretzel.
I will. Madam, please, would you make me a mod, please? I will. Oh, are you OMFG? Make this guy mod FFS. Ariel! Stop! Mike, sir. Shantanu, you noob. Okay. Okay. Guys, if you are new to this stream, thank you, Sahil. You are being a great mod. And let's see what is VS doing.
Yeah, by the way, you haven't turned on your screen share.
It's turned on. I'm on another screen right now.
Oh, okay, cool. No, it's not turned on Discord.
Chill.
Okay, cool.
Meanwhile, we see Sparko. Oh my god, Ariel being a Sparko fangirl. Why not me? How about I make everybody a mod? Right? Is this Fabian's interview? Oh my god, you guys. Am I added in trash can server? I don't think so. I got an interview VS. Never mind, we'll just start. So, as we see Club Jeevan and Vector Sports, Anuj, you are disowned.
Mandeep's interview matters.
Okay.
Yes. Let's go as we
Anuj?
let's start the Wap Villa
haven't
as
turned on
once again we start with the match. Club Jeevan
Haven't
Esports
turned
as
on
Vector Esports goes live on Villa as a on attack. So let's get to it, guys, and yeah, let's get to it. I'll see you after this match. Well, we see the first ban coming out from Vector Esports. That's a nomad ban. With Club Jeevan Esports and Vector Sports playing against each other, I feel like Baba, the bans that are going off, these bans are gonna be almost the same. We saw a nomad. I expect an Echo and Mira ban as Maverick also gets dispatched. What do you think? What defense operators are being chosen here?
Defense operators, I would pretty much say Maestro has been very well known, especially on map Villa. So I'm pretty much seeing at least a Maestro ban or a simple Echo ban would also work out twice as pretty much. But seeing a Maverick ban, especially from Team Vector Sports, is pretty much interesting to me because I don't know in what kind of positioning where Maverick is way much more useful in Villa. Or never mind, it's definitely right on the statuary room on Villa, which gives much more importance. And with Maverick out of the Maverick out of the picture, you can actually use with the help of impact nades.
Well, as the bans Bans once again almost same. We saw Nomad, Mira, and Echo being dispatched the last time as well, and last time it was Hibana as a heart breacher which got dispatched, and this time it's Maverick. So almost somewhat the same type of bands coming out, and we see a Capcan coming out in the lineup. Something interesting. I've never seen EX7 playing that, and oh, there goes the change. EX7 going to the shields. That's a clash. Well, we know how great EX7 runs a Monty on border and whenever he needs to. Let's see how he runs a clash today.
I mean, EX7 playing Clash. I'm definitely sensing a vibe where he's going to do a bikini body play here. Like literally just 360 out of nowhere, and then he just 360 back just to kill him.
Well, that's true. Let's get into it as we talk.
Well, right now it's a pretty much like a traditional way to start off, as Club G1 is going to be defending right on the Aviator room and Games room. A pretty much tough decision to talk, because right now I would definitely say that this map is specifically picked from none other than Vector Sports, and with the recent matches that I've seen going up against, Vector Sports is pretty much good in both attacking as well as on defense. The only thing which is surprising me is EX7 playing as Clash, and how well Club G1 is going to defend this out well.
Well, as we saw in the interview that Club G1 said that Villa was Vector Sports pick, and I don't know
Exactly.
why, but Vector Sport can have a upper hand at this time.
Vector Sports still have their upper hand because they've been practicing this map for like a lot. So there's a huge potential that Team Vector Sports can win this one, and hopefully it can go for the decider map, which would be Coastline.
Well, yes, I agree to it. Even though Villa is a very, I feel like Villa is ignored usually in when Indian IR6 community plays against
Looks
each
like
other, but here we see Vector Sports going through another something new again.
looks like Skipper is going to scan the footprints of Valkyrie, and this is going to be pretty difficult for Valkyrie to roam. So she's going to stay in her site instead of getting tracked. Basically, like 3 of Jackal's track is going to get wasted from none other than Valkyrie, which would lose a lot of time, but still, it's a pretty decision to go from. A little bit of flashbang misplay coming around from Cyan, but and because of that, Don't Do Drugs will take out Cyan and Beat will take out Wraiths. Now it's pretty much difficult for Team Vector Sports to come back this one out, as Beaver is left on with just 25 HP.
Wait, did Beaver just concussion himself? And we see Beat take out definitely Noob. What is that shotgun gameplay coming out from Beat? And Beaver takes out Don't Do Drugs. Wow, Beaver and Skipper remaining alone as Skipper takes out Beat, tries to go 90 and sees Clash.
Well, going on a 1v1 battle against a Clash is pretty way much more difficult,
and then
Skipper
Valkyrie
getting
tries to
tagged
peek
a
Skipper.
lot.
Valkyrie tries to keep Skipper as EX7 is my apologies guys. EX7 is trying to distract Skipper at this point.
Skipper is panicking right now because of the catch coming around, as Beaver still has that bomb in position. He could have just gone for the plant, but will get taken out from none other than Silence. Skipper
Well,
is the
let's
only
just
operator
call him
remaining
Jora
with
at
this.
this point, cause calling him Magics and Silence is just gonna confuse the audience, and Silence goes out for another fight, gets dispatched off by Skipper, but EX7 takes him out. Club
Well,
G-Win
EX7
Esports being back to as they are.
Well, they are making a good fight, however, but Zofia had that opportunity to go for that plant, but instead she went aggressive because of Clash, as EX7 playing as Clash. But if Ritz would have gone for that plant and make it in a post plant situation, they could have just won it out. But with that lot of pressure going around from Team Vector Sports, I don't think it's going to be pretty much of good side coming out from them.
Well, we see almost the same operator lineup coming out, and once again EX7 running out the clash. Well, we all know that how OP EX7 is with those shields, and well, what do you call them? The Sophia. So that is something that I would be really careful of while playing off against him.
Well, going up against a clash in a 1v1 situation is going to be pretty difficult for Team Rocket to go through. But I don't know why I said but never mind.
Well, we see some amazing rotation holes and some, to be honest, some standard rotation holes coming out from Beat, who is once again running that shotgun. He took out kill after kill from that shotgun. Well, that's some OP smoke play coming out.
And looks like Beat is actually gonna go for that spawn kill. That SMG-11 gets that kill right off from Cyan. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Club G1, are you kidding me?
Well, Club G1, even though Villa seemed is not their choice, but they are still playing it amazingly. That's something to look out for. And what an amazing kill taken by Beat right out there.
He just killed Cyan long range with an SMG-11. That's something.
Well, we all know how overpowered SMG-11 is even after the nerfs it's gotten. That's something to look out for. And
that's a
it's
hard
just
breacher
a
down.
oh my god. It's just a oh my god moment at this point, and something that should be clipped.
Beat just took down one of the most important operator, that would be the hard breacher, and now it's going to be pretty much difficult for Team Vector Sports to gain control of it without the hard breacher involved in it.
Well, without a hard breacher, it's definitely tough. But we are not talking about Vector Sports over here, so I don't know, Baba. Anything can happen. Like I said in the last map, anything can happen, and Jeevan got this back. I don't know why I have a gut feeling that Vector Sports is winning this, and we are proceeding to the third map.
Well, to be honest, they still have a lot of time at their disposal. They can just wait it out, gain much more intel out of it. But if they don't do it too soon, that castle barricade is going to be much effective later on when it comes to below 40-second operation. And looks like Skipper is going to be tagging castle out, even though he's
on the side.
Exactly, and he only has 10 HP remaining. And definitely it still has to go for that proper aggressive plays just to make sure he can get at least one or two operators, even though she still have two of her big charge. And Silence goes for that C4 kill,
gets
that Ritz.
Oh my god, Silence goes for that kill, gets that C4 kill, and Jackal knows that Silence might be playing downstairs, tries to find him out, but Silence falls back. It's only Beaver and Skipper remaining at this point, trying to get in. Well, as we see EX7's Clash shield coming out, and Skipper is already very low and gets dispatches. This is what? Don't Do Drugs takes out Beaver with another melee. Another flawless round coming out from Club G1 Esports. They are dominating it so much at this point.
Like now, Club G1 is toying with Vector Sports right now, with Beat with the SMG-11 right from outside, and Jora coming up with that wonderful C4, and the Clash is just zapping out Skipper. I mean, what's going on? It's just like
for Club G1, I don't know why they have created some sort of domination, and they seemed pretty chill about this. They are treating this as if it's a rank and going around mealing everybody, but
they're just pretty much taking it chill, knowing that they can win this out in a proper manner. But I don't know. This is going to be pretty difficult for Team Vector Sports to come back into this situation.
Well, at this point, Club G1 Esports is hardcore dominating, and they are already on the third side at this point. We see them running the same operators as Beat goes onto that smoke, and EX7 is not running a Clash this time though. He's running a Pulse. Well, I think he just got bored and is trying out some new operator, or maybe it's just another strategy for another side.
I mean, our club G1 is actually experimenting on the tournament itself, which is a pretty common thing.
Well, Sparko did mention about experimenting around. So I don't know. Is it some sort of ESL strats coming out at this point from Club G1 Esports? By the trial and error.
So basically, what Club G1 is showing us right now is the rehearsal strategies of what you know for the upcoming ESL matches that they're going to perform well. But looking at those playstyles going around, they're just having fun. That's what they're doing right now. They're just having fun.
Well, things can change any moment. Considering VS has a lot of experience, this might look like a piece of cake right now, but
now Vector Sports still has a better chance
Yeah.
of getting this title control because right now Club G1 is defending right around on Dining, which is a pretty difficult site to hold on. Exactly.
And as we talk about Club G1 defending a difficult site, what is this? Magic's Boy goes out for a run out, takes out Sane again. Oh my god, Sane must be irritated being taken out twice as a hard breacher. It must be really hard for his team. But then again, Beaver took out silence. That is one man down for Club G1 as well.
Exactly. Even though they can get their vertical gameplay established right from above, getting those hatches down is going to be pretty difficult because there are no hard breaches whatsoever from Team Vector Sports, and it's definitely getting on their nerves a lot with a lot of runouts as well as a lot of out of nowhere plays coming around from Club G1. C4 is going to be landed around from EX7, but still not going to gain that much collateral damage whatsoever.
Well, Club G1 is actually, taking potential runouts. This time, banning a Nomad is not working out in VS's favor. Like, the Nomad ban could have actually saved Sane as Beaver tries to peek a few angles and Buck is on those early drone works. IQ trying to peek someone out, but Sparko takes out Skipper. It's a 3v4 situation at this point, and anything can happen at this point. I cannot, with these two teams, it's very hard to analyze and predict.
Well, what I can predict right now is Club G1 is getting tight on the spot as Beat takes out definitely, and they only have 34 seconds left.
Ritz takes out Don't Do Drugs at this point, and Beaver and Ritz do a coordinated push while EX7, Beat and Sparko are there. EX7 takes out Ritz. It's a 1v3 situation for Beaver. Tries to play it smart, but Note gets taken out by EX7. EX7, as always, is on fire. He can support his team. He can frag for his team. He's a somebody to look to. Yeah, he's somebody to look up to, I would say.
He's an all-rounder, basically. Like, you just tell him what to do and he'll just do it. He'll just do it. He'll just if you want EX7 to frag, he will frag it out for you. If you tell him to support, he will support the whole team for you. Especially with there's a wonderful plays coming around with Castle as well as Pulse.
Well, yes, we know that, and there we go back to the clash plays. There comes a 6th pick from Vector Sports, and Skipper is not planning on running a Jackal at this point.
No, Skipper definitely has to change his operator because using Jackal is not quite working on his favor, and right now what he needs is at least a good amount of utilities like frag grenades, which would help take out Clash.
Well, once again they go Aviator Room and Bar, and let's see how does this work out. Will this work out in favor of Vector Sports this time, or they will just lose another point and fall towards, I don't know,
Yeah, but right now Cyan needs to be pretty careful and watch out for each and every runouts that team Club G1 is going to make. So Cyan is going to be pretty cautious about this. Let's hope so.
Well,
I mean, if he doesn't, it's going to be like the 3rd time.
Well, I don't know about being cautious at this point, Baba, but I'm pretty sure Cyan at this point must be very irritated because spawn peaks are not that fun for an attacker if they die.
Yeah, exactly. And he did that proper spawn peak with a little bit of like a 3 to 4 seconds delay. Then he made a jump out. So it's pretty much fair.
Well, we see Beaver trying to look out for those potential runouts, and so does definitely Noob. Everybody is looking out for runners. They don't want to lose manpower this time as Beat holds the stairs.
Exactly, and looking by the position that Club G1 has placed in, Jora is actually taking a huge wide angle peek right from study room.
He knows somebody is outside and is trying to go for the frag, but Zofia does not know that Silence is already holding that angle, comes into the fire, and Silence takes out Beaver flawlessly. Well, Skipper and definitely Noob, even after being there to support his team, were unable to do anything as Silence falls back and goes back to the site.
Well, less amount of intel is actually having a lot of problems for Team Vector Sports to make a proper comeback from. Definitely is going to throw a nade right from that stage, and he will definitely get beat.
Well, with Beat going out, it's a 4v4 situation, and Silence is ready to throw out a rather amazing C4, knowing that he might get a kill or two, but definitely tries to push to the side. Gets seen, gets spotted by Castle, that's Parko, and gets fragged, dispatched off. It's a 4v3 now in favor of Club G1 Esports, with only Sayan, Ritz, and Skipper remaining in their team. Oh my god, Ritz knows that EX7 might come out and takes him out. This time they are not taking chances with EX7.
It looks like they're going to be taking out Clash in a lucky headshot, but still time is still low for them as impact nade is going to be thrown right from below from none other than Sparko. He still has one armor panel up in his possession. I think.
Wow, what did we just see? Ritz team kills Skipper by mistake and gets dispatched off by Silence. Oh my god, this mistake is really gonna cost another round for Club G1 Esports. It's all up to Stain to clutch it out. It's a 1v3 situation, very difficult for Stain at this point, but
this is really disappointing for Team Vector Sports as they don't have anything to do from. Sign will however get a kill from Sparko, but that's
it's a 1v2 now. Stain is trying to get to it. He does not know that somebody's playing behind it, and Silence is there, but no, don't do drugs, take him out, and Silence does not take a chance. That's 4-0 in favor of Club G1. I think this match is going pretty fast at this point.
I mean, this match would definitely go in the favor of Club G1. Like Vector Sports kind of like.
Well, there's a lot of pressure once again,
exactly.
Baba, I would like to say, and you can make such mistakes. Everybody knows in the Siege community that I personally make a lot of team kills, so I think I can understand the position Ritz might be in at this point.
I mean, I'm the one who gets caught in the crossfire. I get killed all the time because of the team kill. So yeah. I mean, but you need to be careful, especially when it comes to in a tournament situations like this. And Vector Sports, they haven't made this as their only mistake. They have been making a lot of mistakes even from the previous matches as well. So if they don't fix up their mistakes now or never, this is going to cost them a lot.
Well, 4-0 is something which is pretty difficult to come back from. So let's see what's going on. What will happen? Well, as the preparation phase is almost about to end, we see once again EX7 running out a Clash, don't do drugs, that's jittery, on a Jaeger. Beat once again going on the smoke. Well, it's something, it's a treat to see Beat play smoke, because usually we see Silence, that is Jora, running out smoke for his team.
Well, I mean, actually, I've never seen Beat play smoke, because each and every time when I see Club G1, it would be Jora who would be playing a smoke. And since Beat, proved his efficiency by, as playing smoke, it's kind of, I don't know what to say about Club G1. They're just pretty well good when it comes to switching up their roles and supporting their team.
Well, that's definitely true that it takes a lot of time, but we see definitely Noob trying to have a control in bathroom, knowing that somebody might be playing there, as Beaver plays another angle and tries to refrag if somebody is tries to push Vector Sports at this point. Well, we see Beat knowing that somebody might be there as Sane goes on a drone. He knows that he might get spotted, throws a toxic wave towards Ritz, gets flashed and falls back.
Well, but that smoke is going to get denied by a wonderful deny coming around from Ritz. Beaver spots out Clash, but he's going to get stunned a lot. Uses his concussion grenades just to make sure there are no ADSs up in possession.
Well, they are
After that
wasting a
nade out.
lot of utility on Clash this time, I would say, Baba. Ritz takes out Don't Do Drugs as even Sane is trying to take out Clash once again. Everybody is behind that Clash. So that's something to look out for. But
EX7 is doing his wonderful time as Jora will pick up the first kill on Beaver. That would be a Zofia down. EX7 doing his wonderful job as Buck is actually getting ready to throw his nade off right from the astronomy room. Throws off that nade out, will get tagged, but only 5 HP as Jora gets another 2 kills. Oh my goodness! That is such luck coming around from Jora.
oh
as
my god,
B takes out
as B
Ritz
takes out Ritz and Cyan trades him back at this point. Oh my god, what is happening? Sane once again being alone in a 1v3 situation, but silence being very low. This can be clutched by Sane. We know that.
But Jora just got lucky from that nade. What is going on?
Well, Sane tries to make up his mind as to what is to be done. He knows that there's somebody playing behind this shield and gets taken out by Sparko.
As Club G1 is already on the lead yet efficiently. I mean, if they win one more, this is definitely gonna go to match point.
Well, this might go to match point because 5-0 is very difficult to come from. It's like VS got outplayed at this point, to be very honest, that it's a 5-0. VS picked this map up to go against Club G1, but it did not work in their favor as it was supposed to. Well, as we see Club G1 defending this site again, and as we already said that this is a very difficult site to defend onto, but this time we see Silence running dock again. There's a possible run out we are gonna see. We go back, but what do you think, Baba? Do you think that there will be Vector Sports can win this, or they can at least try to come back, make a comeback? Do you think it's gonna go 6-0? What is your thinking at this while EX7 tries to take that run out? I think Baba is stuck somewhere or is facing a technical difficulty. He'll be back in a while, guys. He'll be back in a while, as I said, and he is back. Well, EX7 is trying to go for spawn peaks from different places and does not find anybody. Falls back.
And looks like EX7 wants to do free roam for a bit, knowing where the other operators are going to be by taking out those barricades as well as windows, making Team Vector Sports really difficult to take out those roamers, especially EX7 and Beat doing their wonderful job.
Well,
And,
that's true, and we see a lot of early drone works coming out from Vector Esports, but no,
My God, Beat.
dispatches
Oh my
definitely
God.
noob again. Well, that is something to look out for as Beaver tries to find another frag of his own, and
I mean,
EX7 is
Beat
going on that cardiac sensor finds too. Might possibly EX7 will go for that run out.
he is gonna go for that run out. And I mean, he has that nitro cell on his possession. He can actually use that nitro cell and get a proper 3 kills.
This takes out don't do drugs, and don't do drugs takes out skipper. That's another trade coming out. EX7 knows somebody's coming and dispatches off Ritz. It's a 2v4 once again for Beaver and Cyan to clutch it out. But there goes Cyan. It's only Beaver remaining. And Silence, what is this? Silence is running a P90 as Pete takes out Beaver. What are you seeing?
Right now, it is match point for Club G1, and they are not sweating at all. Not even a drop. It's just pretty much, easy going for Team Vector Sports. I would say Team Club G1, just taking it off easily. They're just chilling it out.
Well, it's 6-0 on match point, and Vector Sports can, if Vector Sports loses this 7-0, that's a flawless win for G1 at this point. With G1 already winning, having won the first map, that is Bang, well, this would be it for our BO3.
Well, all of my predictions about Vector Sports came into a complete false because Club G1 just demolishes Vector Sports, man. I mean, what's going on? Huh?
Well, that's completely true. Meanwhile, Ariel, I request you to stop bullying my mod at this point, please. Well, coming back to the match, we see an Alibi and a Maestro play coming out. We have seen a side swap here, and we would place that Alibi. Discussing this once again, EX7 on the shield Monty, and there's a lot of speed coming out, I would say. What do you think? What is your opinion, Baba?
I would actually say that Team Vector Sports are going for at least 2 roamers and 3 anchor holders. That would be a skipper and at least definitely holding the site. Or it would be 1 anchor and 3 roamers, just to make sure that they would do some of their aggressive plays. So I would say for Team Club G1, they're just gonna go for a simple smoke plant right from the games room.
Well, that's quite possible with them having EX7 running out the Monty for them. It's quite possible.
And it is quite possible because they have a lot of smokes on their disposal. Like
EX7 does have smokes on him, and so does Jackal. That's 4 smokes, and that's a lot in my opinion to have a successful plant.
Yeah, but we still have Skipper's Evil Eye. That Evil Eye can get a lot of intel out of it and hopefully get at least 2 or 3 kills out of it.
Well, that's completely true. As we talk about it, there's already been a bedroom push from Silence, and Saint takes out EX7 while Silence picks a fight of his own against Legion.
Well, even though they do have control right over on the master bedroom, Sparko gets a kill from a Cyan right from the classical hallway window, leaving them in a 4v4 situation. EX7 is already gone, so they still have they don't have any shield.
Well, that's just a mishap while Sparko tries to get somebody from the Jackal scan, goes for that another scan as Pete is already in Astra. And what is this Claymore placement I'm seeing from Club G1 Esports at this point? Definitely Noob falls back a little, does not pick up that fight with Silence as Beaver is playing on the 90 hallway. Well, what is this dispatch? Silence, Ritz gets dispatched by Silence, and it's once again a 3v4 in favor of Club G1. Silence tries to get a kill of his own, and Beaver takes out Don't Do Drugs. It's a 3v3, and Sparko takes out definitely Noob as an Alibi tries to find a fight in 90 hallways, and Skipper helping Alibi out.
But right now it's a diffuser down for Club G1, so Team Vector Sports still has a chance to make this a proper comeback. 30 seconds left for Club G1 as Silence is getting a huge battle from Beaver, Nand, Jora. Like all 3 of them are already on side, but
there goes the plant, and there goes the plant. They know that Maestro is playing bad, and Beaver tries to flank while Skipper gets off that turret, does not look at the wall, uses the rotation, knows that somebody is on the stairs, tries to go for the defuse, and tries to find somebody. As Sparko
Keeper
is
can
playing.
go for that ninja
What?
defuse, but
What is
keeper
this
goes
play
for
by
that kill.
Sparko, but gets dispatched off only for Beaver to clutch it out for his team. He tries to pick a fight, but does not know that Twitch is holding that cheeky angle, and Silence takes it out. Club Jeevan has a flawless victory of 7-0. What a gameplay by Club Jeevan, guys. What a gameplay, I must say. Well, Baba, I would like to say this was some amazing match that we saw today. Wow, Jora with 13 kills. Oh my god, that is something to look at. Meanwhile, guys, this is it for today, and this was the loser bracket of ISCL with Club Jeevan Esports winning it out. This is me, Scar Dolphin, and Baba Gusta. So this was really fun, guys, and we'll be taking off. Baba, do you want to say something before we leave? Well, Baba seems to be AFK. That's it for today, guys. There was no stream today. I like to do tournament matches. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a normal gameplay stream, hopefully. And I hope you guys had fun. Please subscribe if you already haven't, and leave a like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And that's it from my side. Scar is out.